Hello everyone. I have my mic set up. Let me know if you can hear me. And if I need to lower music even more. Sometimes when I look back at streams, the music is way too loud and we can't have that. So let me know if you guys can hear me. Yeah, we can. Alright. Hello everyone in the chat. Hello. Welcome. Your volume is nice for me. Okay, cool. Like I want a bit of background music because, you know, when I don't talk it, I want it to be like creepy silent, but I also don't want the background music to be too loud. And I have it like I have it so low, the music, but yeah, when I look back at streams, sometimes it's way too loud. But I hope this is fine. Yeah. All right. Hello. And today I wanted to draw something, like always. I already sketched out a design that I really want to finish. Hopefully today. And I need some motivation. I thought it's Friday night. I don't have anything better to do. Let's stream! So, here you go. Oh, look at that. The chat is like working right away. I see that I did not change this text. Currently drawing character design. So, character design. Hello everyone in the chat. If you are new here. So this is a sketch I made. And the plan is for today to do something similar to this. I don't know why I said it, but something similar to this, like a headshot and then a full body, but that's like chibi, so it's easier. So we did the same here. This is a sketch I made. Oh, my cat. Oh! Dude, wat doe je? Rustig. I have a cat in the same room, and he's a bit energetic today. Get off the closet. Get off! Anyway, I already did a bit, as you can see here. This, but I think I'm gonna do the chibi now first, and then we'll see how far we can get and all that. I have a bit of a funky little microphone. Maybe I should one day update it. Oh god, all of my things went away. Oh god. I'm sorry, it's back. Are they blind? Yeah, I want to see like a blind dude. Also, I wasn't in the mood to draw. Eyes. Let's see what width we're gonna do. We're gonna do this width today. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. That's what we're gonna do. Not much excitement, but again, I really needed to, I need motivation to finish this. It's always nice to, have a bit of extra money now and then. Especially if you have bills to pay. I always like to go, I did the same with the sketching phase. I like to go in between the full body and the full body and a headshot, simply because, oh shit, simply because maybe I think of something new or something and I can add it to the other one. Hello, Hippo K. I try to read the chat as well, but sometimes I forget. What brush do you use? I can show you the settings, but then you have to really quickly screenshot it, so oh no, wait. This is a brush setting. It's a very handy brush, so I can just put it on screen for a while. I use Paint Tool Site 2, by the way. Oh, my doorbell. Wait a second. Whoop. I'm back. Where's the delivery? Oh, hello, Lynx. Welcome. It's delivery post horseman. It's this guy. I went for a bit of like a star delivery man for this one. Don't really know why. So I'm just, oh, hi. My cat is behind the tablet. That's what he likes to do sometimes. He used to sit on my lap sometimes, but he hasn't done that lately. But then again, it was really hot in the summer, so I get that you don't want to sit on someone's lap then. I just put on some relaxing, that's what they called it, relaxing game music. Luigi being live is nice. Also, the music is very lovely. I'm getting Animal Crossing vibes. I think it's Animal Crossing, but I do think it's Animal Crossing. Thank you, by the way, for your kind words. Going live is fun, but I can't always, like, I don't do it during the week, simply because then way less people will come, and it's still nowadays, it's still way less than it used to be, and that's fine, but I'm gonna be a bit awkward if I do it during the week and only like 3 people are there. Hello, Axolotl boy. Welcome, welcome. I do finally the time shift on live. Ah, thanks. I do really like it. I do really like going live. It's like I always get more motivation to draw. But it's not always you know, I'm not that entertaining when it comes to like just voice commentary. So some lives are more fun than others when I have something like to talk about as well. Those are my favorite types of life. How do you usually get inspired for character designs? Do you have something solid in mind before you start at 5 or just open Pinterest? I do open Pinterest a lot. But sometimes I like to go with like a basic premise. And for this guy, for example, was Space Horse. You know? And for this guy, and when I was sketching him, I didn't really know yet what to do. And I was watching a video, and they mentioned something about someone being blind. And I was like, oh, I could do that. And I just really like character designs or like regal or holy or something like that. Like they have this lot going on, like a big kimono or something like that. And so this guy, his file, his file is just named Blind Priest. This will be sold, this design. So the one who buys this, hopefully, can do whatever they want with it, of course. Like he doesn't have to be a blind priest, but I like to go with a simple premise like this. The same with all my bust designs, things. I just do a very simple. I like to be able to describe their design in like 2 words. For example, I made these a while back, and the first one was just like shy bunny. The second one was just a dragon businessman. That was a dragon businessman, and the last one was like cloud only. That's it. Like those kind of things, you know. Those kind of things. We all figure out our ways to bring entertainment to the public, even if it's just shared commentary or a silent drawing session. It's very comforting just having a company like you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's nice to hear. And then, yeah, I shouldn't pressure myself to be like super entertaining with my speech. Dragon businessman. Yeah, it's a dragon businessman. I really liked the dragon businessman. Dragon businessman is sold. So I don't know if they're gonna continue making him a dragon businessman, but I do really like it. Or or base it on animals. That's base things on animals. That's something I do so much. These three, first is like one of those lantern fishies. I don't know anymore what they're called. Second was a horse, just a horse dude. Last one, a moth. Sometimes just get yourself an animal and go to town. Go to town with that animal. Go to town with that animal. You know? If anyone is interested, by the way, gotta do some, always gotta do some business. The first and the third one of these are still open. The first one was a farmer deer dude, farmer deer boy. Last one, I kind of went for spider. I think a spider priest or something. You know, I want to do something with a spider. Or like at least like a bug thingy. But not sold yet, not sold. It's okay. I don't want to like guilt trip anyone into like buy them. Don't do that. Don't. But like if anyone is interested, I'm a businesswoman, then you know, they're there. Release the inner furry. Yes. Honestly, you can say a lot about furries, you know, but they're when it comes to art, the art part, they're not as whiny and annoying as like the, I wouldn't say normal, but like the mainstream art community. The mainstream art community is so annoying. Furries, they don't like draw a dog, they're happy, you know. You can say what we want about furries. They might touch your puppy, but they do not whine about art. They're just happy with every single thing they get. And I respect that. I absolutely respect that. There you go. Also, another thing with like designs. I don't know if I'm the only one who does this. Don't know what possess I need to give them. You know, like what should I do? Cut off an arm. Cut off an eye. Do something like ooh. They are very enthusiastic in that regard. They are. Because like half of the furries draw the same way. You don't hear furries whine about that. Like the normal art community, oh my god, you draw the eyes the same way, or you don't draw them right, or you should draw more of this, you should draw more of that. Furries, you draw the same exact dog every single day, they cheer for you. They give you a $50 tip, and then go run around in their fursuit. Amazing. I'm sorry, but that's like that. you can say what you want about furries, but they're nicer to their fellow furries, fellow artists, or anything like that. When I started to learn more about furries, they were also forward in conversations negative, but some are really not that bad. I enjoy people way more that are just like what they like done. You know, I have such like I don't like people who police other people's likes. It's so annoying to me. Like what you like. And like furries, again, like I do joke about them, but that's like funny. But you say what you want about them. They're not whiny. They aren't whiny like some other people. Oh no, who think you should draw like every single person ever? Blah blah blah. No, just draw a dog. Draw a dog and they're happy. Love them. Love them. That's why, like, I enjoy reading. Oh, hello, little bunny. Hello, welcome. Sorry that you have to walk into this. But I really enjoy the part of the internet where they just are unapologetically themselves. You know? Who's just like, oh. And like parts of like fandoms are so fascinating to me. I think humans are so cool. I love humans. I'm very proud to be one of them. They're so intriguing and I love fandoms. Like the weird part of the fandoms, oh, I love them. Because where one part of fandom, they will just look weird at you if you're like, oh hey, I want Hawks and Boku no Hero Academia to love me and make like a little nest for me. They laugh at you. The part that I am intrigued by, the part that I like, they give you a link. They have art for that. They have a fan fiction of that. And you just all like they all just enjoy themselves. Like those are the parts I like way more than the ones who like fix each other's art or whine about art tutorials or yeah, a lot of the art community is just putting down art. Yeah, they just put down other artists and then they like police what they should draw or they don't like them. I don't consider myself part of the art community because I think they're whiny little bitches. For me, for what like also what worked for me, because like I don't want to pretend like I'm like super smart or anything, but for me, I started to like art way more when I dropped all of that. You know, that I just draw because I'm also it's my job, but also it's because it's fun. Like it doesn't need to be anything. It doesn't need to have lots of likes. It doesn't need to have a lot of stuff. It just has to be art that I enjoy drawing. If I want to draw the same exact red every single day, then I should do that. And no one should put me down for that. You know? Just draw whatever, dude. Like, you don't have to put your art online. People pretend like you can only be an artist if you put your art online. No, you're not. Draw whatever you want in your own time, on your own space and all that. You don't have to do anything. Like, I'm just as much an artist as someone who doesn't post their art online. You know? That's not that of a hot take, I know, but still. It seems some people think otherwise. I do want to a little bit of yeah. It's a bit of a, you know, wild hair. I mean, he can do it himself. So hot takes with Luigi. Yes, my hot takes. My hot takes aren't that like special or out of this world. Hello, and this is the first time catching you on live stream, and I gotta say I really love your horoscope, man. Oh, thank you! And welcome, Alira? Moonfire is a bit easier. I love it when artists create their own stuff based on OG media and that create aspects and fascinating to me. Also known as Boku no Hero Academia OCs, for example, because you mentioned earlier. Yeah, like, let people have fun. Some people are like, oh, but it doesn't like fit in the lore and stuff. It's not gonna be canon anyway. Like, whatever you do, like, the least you can do is have fun with it. Fun. I think just like fun or like just entertainment is such a, like, it's not valued anymore that much anymore lately. Also in like other media, like every single movie needs to have like a message and all that. Like, no, sometimes the message can just be have fun. Bye. Some things can just be fun too. I do think, like, I sketched this and I think I'm gonna do it a bit differently. This outfit, I want it to be more flowy, I think. I do want it to be more flowy. Honestly, if you have a hard time with drawing hands, first, like, practice doing, like, smaller chibi hands, like this stuff. You know, like this smaller shit. That's easier, and then you can build up to, like, actual hands. That's what I did. Please. Still not the best at hands. I do have good hands days. I will give myself that. I do have good hand days from time to time, but if you start smaller, it does help. That is way too small. I'm gonna do it a bit bigger. I don't like... I'm just gonna redo the hand. I don't like, sometimes something needs to be bigger, so I scale it up, and then the lines are all like way too blurry and too big and all that. And can't handle that, dude. Cannot handle that. I do, like, it's just bigger hands is fun. Hi, I just got here. What kind of character are you designing? I went with blind priest or monk or something like that. I was not in the mood to draw eyes. Why not completely cover it? Am I right? Hi, always everyone. Hi, Lyra. Welcome. A lot of times, and I think most people do this, you know, when you need to draw a hand, you just look at your own hand. If you ever wondered why all my characters have long ass fingers, it's because that's my hand. I have very long fingers. I have a brother, and he is in his 30s. He's like 11 years older than me. We have the same size hands. I have the same size hands as my 37-year-old brother. So I missed the last stream, but I have made it. Oh, well, welcome. I'm glad you can join this one. I swear, Lucia's out for my wallet. She's putting out one design that would perfectly fit my book after another. I'm sorry, I don't want your wallet, I swear. I have issues drawing hands when it needs to be attached to the character's body, but drawing a hand by itself is easy. Looks great. Just don't know what's hard by being attached to the body. I can get that. I get that. So I have the same with like sometimes I draw a head, you know, and like looks oh great, and then suddenly I have to put a neck underneath, and it all goes wrong. It all goes wrong. Where's the neck supposed to go? It's dumb. I also made it. Well, welcome, Elnick Kai. That's a very thick thumb. Oh god, it's such a big thumb. I wanted to draw a bigger hand, and I don't think I made a bigger hand. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it again. Sorry, guys. It's a whole stream of just me drawing hands. Oh. Ooh. This is easily avoidable by drawing like clearer sketches, but I'm very impatient, so I just do a very rough sketch. I'm like, no, I want to continue to the next step. You know? That's why I should use more bases. I should like look up more references, but I'm too impatient for that. Because I have something in my head I want to draw, and then I have to like find a pose with that. I don't like it. The solution is to make the character a giraffe. Honestly, the necks I draw are pretty long. At one time, I saw this on Pinterest. I loved it. There was a picture of a drawing of one of my. I made some headshots, and somebody in the comments said, "If you really like if you have a fetish for long necks, this artist is for you." Oh, this is me. It's my tagline now. I want to put an eye on the hand. I know that's a pretty not that much. It isn't very out there concept. I think it's even like a mythical creatures in some country, but your necks can get longer than Barbie necks. I do like long necks. When I went to art school, we had to do gesture drawings, not just like a very rough sketch of a human pose. And I did get the critique that my necks were too long. I did. And everything was too long. Like it was more of like a fashion drawing than it was a human drawing. I remember gesture drawings. Gesture drawings was very fun. We had a model coming in, and it didn't happen in my group, but apparently the model accidentally dozed off while posing. She went to sleep. She did a little nap. Oh, that's great. Ew, I think that's a bit too gross. I don't. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Put something else on there, maybe. Eye on the chest. Yeah. I have to say, like, I really, like, one of my biggest fears is just, like, I get really freaked out from body horror. I think body horror is it. And, and like having an eye on a place where it shouldn't be, like, it does freak me out. But one of my biggest fears is to just, like, wake up in somebody else's body. It will never happen, but you know, but it can't. That would be the biggest. It's all because of the Moomins. Do you guys know the Moomins? Like they look like hippos, but they're not. Like little hippo men who they have this one episode, and it was the scariest thing when I was younger, and it still to this day freaks me out. And I had like my fear for body horror comes from that episode. And always when I say, oh, there's this one Moomin episode I'm really scared of, people are like, oh yeah, that one with this guy with a gun. And no, I'm talking about a hat. They had a hat, and then you could like hide in that hat, you know, and then Moomin, because that's also his name, Moomin went into the hat for too long, and when he came out, his body turned into the body of like a troll, and nobody recognized him anymore, and he straight up panicked, and he started crying. He's like, it's me, Moomin, and everyone was really mean, by the way, because like, you're not Moomin, you're really ugly, and he just full on panicked because nobody recognized him, and he lost his body, and that freaked me out. And then his mom came, and she recognized him because a mother's love, blah blah blah. But that freaked me out so much when I was a child. Oh, ooh, I remember having nightmares about that, and that's still like such a that still is a very big fear of mine. You know, to be forced in that hat and then come back with a troll body. And like it was a very ugly troll, but I don't think it was very... What was the episode called? I have no idea! I have no idea what it was called. The Hat, probably. Probably something like The Hat. Let me look. Can I look? The Moomins. And The Hat. Yeah. I'm seeing pictures, and I'm already getting chills. I'm getting chills. They had this motherfucking hat. This hat. And then Moomin, the white boy, went in there, and when he came out, he was a troll, and he looked like this, and it's not like he's kind of cute, but he was just full on panicked, and nobody recognized him. Oh. It was so... I've seen episode 1. I do not believe it was episode 1. It cannot be. It cannot be episode 1. You cannot start your thing with that. You cannot. That would freak me out as a kid. Yeah. You good, Luigi? No. No, but know the weirdest. Oh, could you imagine? Can you imagine going in there and nobody recognized him? Nobody did. Anyway, I don't know if I like this. I always copy my lines and then I do the edit. So in case I do want to get back to it, I still have it underneath. The only thing I can think of that freaked me out as a kid was the beginning of the Goofy movie. Oh, that was so scary as well. Where he suddenly like grew into his dad. A yuck? A yuck? Yeah, the Goofy movie had such like the beginning was there wasn't even a very scary beginning. Should we? Maybe we should give him like an No, I think the eye is. I always like to give them like a certain shape, character designs that is repeated, or at least like the kind of like the base of it. So if they have pens with round things or something like you know, like this guy, I repeated. It's the very what would you call this? Like very thin lines everywhere, and I think like our brain likes to repeat stuff, but I think I'm gonna go with the diamond shape like I did have in the sketch because it kind of is the eye. I'm gonna do a lot of eye thingies for him. My personal childhood trauma stems from my father not seeing the PG-13 rating on Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Oh no! Green Goblin, oh no! I'm trying to movie show on with exorcism, yeah. I don't want to let his things be like they look like they're handmade, you know? So it's kind of like an eye. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Let me I love the symmetry tool. Any opportunity I get, I will use it. Yeah, that's a bit better balanced, isn't it? There you go. And we are gonna copy it. We are gonna copy it. Of course we are. Kidding me? There you go. I'm certain you are just as amazing as artist Lucci. It's wonderful to admire someone and look up to them and ways to learn more about yourself. But don't belittle your potential. Yeah, absolutely. And I probably missed things from the chat, but you do have a point. Don't belittle yourself. Because, like, drawing is not about, like, it's just, like, what do you want to communicate? And if you are able to communicate that, bam, you're good. We're also gonna do tassels. Like two things in my designs that I often do: gold trim, tassels. That's it. What's a Luigi design without a gold trim? Not a Luigi design. For real. Maybe this guy doesn't have a gold trim. He does. He does. Like, sincerely, like, most of them have a gold trim. I just like a good little gold trim. A good little gold trim? Are you kidding me? It's so nice. Just joined the stream. How your day is going? Hello, Anya. Welcome. What's your favorite character design you've ever made? Ooh. Well, I don't know. Like, did I sold for like an adopt, or did I like? I could not tell you actually. Because my own designs, I keep changing around. I keep changing around. It's a white gold trim, still counts. Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. Wait, I don't want to make this like. A little smiling or something. I like that, I like that. Ooh! Gold trim biology, yes! It's my slogan. This design will have a gold trim, just so you know. Just so you know. Guys, jawline is so fine. Oh, some is so hard to do a jawline, but I went sharp. I went as sharp as I could. That could have been sharper. Now that I look at it, could have been sharp. This is the first time I joined your stream. Your line is so clean. Oh, thank you, Mary. And welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Good luck with the design work. Thank you, Akira. The best part is always the coloring part, in my opinion. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet, unfortunately. Is it going to be an adopt? Yes. Yes, yes. I need some money. This sounds like Animal Crossing music. a bit too boring. When you discovered your art style, how did you learn to simplify the style to something that still defines you, but not a completely different appearance from your actual art style? I don't believe in art styles. That sounds weird. What I mean is, I didn't discover it. I just drew, and like I don't own the way I put lines on a canvas. Anything I draw, anything is my art style. It's like a handwriting, you know? It's like, it's just how I do it. And, yeah, I didn't discover it. It isn't mine. It isn't trademarked by me or something. It's a very, yeah, it's just, honestly, just there. Because anything I draw, you can always kind of see, like, oh yeah. Or at least for me, like, I made that. No. But, because that's, you can't get rid of it. Your art style is something you already have. I see so many videos of people like, how do you find your art style? Here's how to find your art style. Tutorial with me. Tutorial with Luigi. Draw something, look down, bam, you got your art style. There's your art style. Da-da-da. Have you ever seen people cosplay one of your designs? Oh, never. I don't think that will ever happen. Also because I change them all the time, so I would always constrict myself to have an art style and stick with it forever, but it felt like so confining. Yeah, you can draw anything you want. If you today want to draw 4 fingers instead of 5, do it. You know, because a lot of times I don't like. Again, I'm going back to why I don't like the art community. It's so the art community pretends that we all have to show our art to the same art teacher. And oh my god, you did the eye same as me, you stole it. No, eyes are just eyes, and there's a very big chance somebody draws like you. Nobody owes the way you draw. Just have fun. There's no art teacher we need to present our art to. You know? Present it to your mom so it get on a fridge, but like that's it. And by all means, if I am able to inspire someone to draw, and what the art community would say is stealing art style, I don't believe in that. If you want to draw the exact way I draw, be my guest. I'm honored. I'm honored that you, that I, like, could inspire you to draw. Bam. Oh. Can't imagine how much work it would be to recreate your cloth patterns and jewelry. Way too much. You draw realism. You copied reality. Yeah, exactly. Like, because in the beginning, like when I was younger, I did believe in it because I had people who were like, "Oh my god, somebody drew your art in your art style like a horse," because I used to draw ponies, and I would message them like, "You should get your own art style. It's way more fun." How dare I? I was what, like 16, but still, like, dude. Draw whatever you want. I do not own the way I draw. Like, I do not own it. For me, this is just how I draw because I like to draw this way. And sometimes I like to draw different. Like, the only way, like, I can describe it better in my commission sheet than like style A and style B, but it's all just my style. It's all just me. Not even like my style. It's just how I draw. It's just how I draw. That's it. Why make it so complicated? I don't like this song. What is this song? I recognize this song. It's called Nintendo video game music. I've played a lot of Nintendo games. I'm a basic Nintendo bitch. Oh, Pokemon Duel. I never played the game. But I do recognize it. But I think it's just like too iconic or something. Probably. I love his hand. Thank you. It's a bit too realistic, but I'm gonna go with it. I need to go with it. If I'm gonna keep changing everything, I try to do that more lately. To just like go with it, just go on. Sometimes I like to go on and on about like the small things. Shouldn't do that. Or is it gonna put like eye things everywhere on him? Those things? Those little like boxy things? Lashes. I just like to repeat lots and lots of stuff. Like the thing crossing over one another that's like next to it in the eye. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Like the smallest things. Repeat. Every single like design thing, it needs to be at least like 3 times present in design for me. Yeah, I like it way better. I like it way better than... I love the way you communicate with everyone. You are true to yourself, but you're also considerate of everyone else. It makes me feel like I befriended you. Call me silly, but I'm just be lonely. Oh no! Well, I do consider it as a compliment. Thank you. I don't think I'm always considerate of like everyone. Because like that gets exhausting if you are. So sometimes I just can't, and sometimes you shouldn't. That's an important lesson. Sometimes you just shouldn't. I'm very selfish when it comes to art. So I just draw what I want to draw. This song. Da-da-da. I like this song. Like most of the time I do like a snatch waist, you know? Like, just very close to the hips. However, it was some time ago, I did like a full body of, I did a full body version of this guy. And I didn't give him a snatched waist. And I actually really enjoyed that. Wait, let me get him. Here, I did, like, it's way lower than I actually really enjoyed that. I actually thought it was, like, I really liked it. So I'm trying to do the same for this guy. But I don't know if it will read very well. Because I think, yeah, it's like my main goal is, of course, to draw sexy men. And this can very easily be read as not sexy. It's a dangerous path to go on, you know? But I like the path. I liked that path. I think it's a cool, dangerous path that I want to get on more. That's what I'm trying with this guy. But I'm not sure. Maybe I should just make him snatched, so... Snatched wig. No, snatched, hips. No. What is it called? Did I just say it? Like this. Waist. Snatched waist. That's it. Waist. Snatch. Snatch it. I had an idea for this. I'm gonna, like, but I want it. Wait, let me. It's kind of like this. Let's see if, like, in my head it was super cool what I'm gonna do, but what could be more important than drawing sexy man? Nothing. Drawing sexy man is an important calling. Absolutely. 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 It's the way I need to go. It's a very important path. It's very important to me. So what I wanted to do with this, right? I don't know. I don't know if I like this. Oh no. In my head it was so cool. In my head it was so cool. October is approaching. You know what that means. I don't know if I'm going to do it this year, if you're talking about pre-Boytober. I did, however, already made a list. I did. Every single year, something came in between. First time, got COVID. Second year, I probably was depressed or something. Third year, still depressed probably. This time, none of those things should stop me, other than work. That's the only thing that can stop me this month. Next month. But I don't know. I do want to finish it one day. But then again, I do think it would be fun. And then I can just sell them all for adopts. That could be fun. That could be fun. But a list is already made. A list is already made. I made it 2 weeks ago or something, a week at night. So honestly, I half, more than a half, I don't know anymore. I forgot about it. I kind of forgot about him. But the theme this year is because every single year I do like wait, let me for at least a little bit of context, right? First year, right? This was the list, and the theme was any kind of boy. Also, an autumn leaf. I don't know. Second year, right? I just did like a word, you know, not very deep, just a word. Also diamonds, you know, I little diamonds here, right? And then in 22nd, it was attributes, right? Wings, a mask, an open chest. It was attributes, and I did like these little dragonfly ones. Also, I'm looking in this. If you were unaware, I made the first 5, and then the last one I had to quit. I'm pretty sure I took on a job last year, October. However, I did try out the first one, Wings, and that one is it was too complicated, so I didn't do it. But this was my original for Wings, and actually it looks kind of really fun. Gonna be honest here. And it's kind of what I did with this style, you know, like a headshot. So that's kind of fun. Ooh. But I hate these. This year, right? This year, I'm already gonna show you the list. It's an exclusive. All 16 of you. This year, it's with an I. And I did like little strawberries. So it's like berries, the first one, wow, and then dreamy, mystery, majesty, bunny, party, city. Get it? I thought it was really fun. Everything, it ends with a Y. That's like the theme for this year. Also, I did I again revived the logo a bit. The pretty, especially the pretty. I really like how the pretty looks here. But this is the list. I made it very late, so I don't know it anymore. But everything with a Y. Puppy, symphony, rainy, dirty. Let's go. Surgery, victory, and then the last one is mummy because that's when Halloween is. Isn't it that's clever? That's clever. You know, that's clever. So that's already the list. I'm gonna upload it. One of these nice little days. Anyway, where was I? What did I do? I've only finished one Pretty October. I'm hoping I can finish this one. You did more than me. I want to do more too. was this song? I know this song. Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah. I played the heck out of the game, so. So we have to include a Y in our designs as an Easter egg. Just all like just V-necks. I'm just putting this as blue. I'm gonna change the color later, of course. Always of these kind of designs, I'm gravitating towards like blue and rats. Not today. Not today. Not today. Wait. Let me first. Let me just snatch it around his waist. It's like wrapped around him, you know? This year list seems like fun. I want to try to complete at least one list. I've never been able to. Me neither. Me neither. First one, I got so close, but like a few days, I was knocked out because of COVID. I didn't have it myself, like a friend had it, but we had to go in quarantine. And in my country, we were one of the first ones. Like not like 2 number or something, like, but still like one of the first ones. So they still had they didn't really know how to do the whole quarantine thing. And it was like, you had to stay home for 2 weeks after the one who got infected was better. So I think I got like 3.5, 4 weeks. I had to stay quarantined. Mentally, I went crazy. Since then, I have breathing problems. I didn't even have COVID, but since then I have breathing problems. It was awful. Didn't like it at all. And then later on, you had to stay home for like what, like 5 days, and people were like, oh no, 5 days. I sat home for a month. Don't whine. Like no one of our, like every single, like me and my 2 roommates, none of us knew anything about it. Like all 3 of us were the first from our like family and friends who had to go quarantined. Like no one else had that. Crazy time. And then you think can it get any worse? Yes, it can, because a week before that, we didn't notice. A week before that, I thought, new me. I'm gonna sell all my furniture in my room. I'm gonna sell it all and then buy new ones. And when I sold them all, I only had a bed and a chair. That's it. I had to go in quarantine. That's like some comedy, Netflix comedy shit. You know, I didn't have any furniture, and then I had to go in quarantine. I could use the dinner table as a desk, luckily, but all that was gone. It's very bad timing. It's the worst timing. So dumb. didn't happen. Oh, I remember because it was back when they called you for an if you had it or not, and they called me like you don't have it, and I was so relieved. Then I like dumped it all on the guy who was calling me. It's like, oh my god, I'm so happy. I just sold all my furniture, and like people came to my house, you know, and like I shook their hands and all that. If I had it, I had to call all those people. You know, I had to call them all and tell them and all that. Like, so luckily that did not happen. Are we liking this? I'm gonna make these a little bit shorter. I really thought it's gonna be like a quick thingy today, but of course not. In your head, it's like so quickly done. You're like, oh, I only have to do the line art, and it's a chibi, so it will go fast. No, it ain't. It doesn't go fast. There you go. I do like it. I do like it. I do like it. So maybe it's a bit easier on the eyes if it isn't ugly blue. And I wrap it around it, just like how it's wrapped around his eyes. We're repeating stuff. Very important, very important. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Symmetry. Yes, yes. I thought I was gonna make it more flowy, but I'm just following the I'm just following this sketch now. The way your line art cleanly is the symmetry. It satisfies my OCD tendencies. I like symmetry. Sometimes I need to do a bit more asymmetry, but symmetry is just nice. This line. Very specific. I also have to zoom out a bit. I think it's a bit boring here, so I'm gonna put another shape here. Probably same materials, that thing up there. I'm gonna give it a bit of that thingy. Just layers, layers, layers. That's what I do. Put on 100 layers. Disney Channel style layers. You spoke earlier about wanting to spread inspiration to others and give them the motivation to draw. As a fellow artist, you have indeed inspired me. Thank you. Oh! That is amazing to hear. That's amazing to hear. I'm glad. Like, it's such a nice feeling to you know, see someone else draw, and then suddenly, oh, I want to draw too, and then you do it, and then it's fun, and it's an absolute honor if I could give that to someone. Honestly, that's great. Who are you drawing today? Just join. Hello, Mark. I'm drawing a random design who is gonna be an adult. I'm gonna sell him. There you go. That's a bigger skirt. I like big sleeves, big skirts, all that. Yes. Again, this song. Oh, this is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze? It is? It sounds like Mario. I haven't seen your channel in ages. I remember loving your Wings redesign video. Glad to see your channel still going. Oh, thank you and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Give it an underlayer. I think I want to do the same as this hair. But this is not Donkey Kong Tropical. I refuse. This is Mario. Oh. Honestly, I want to put on another song. I think these songs are kind of boring. Well, I'm not gonna make money out of it anyway. Just as well. Look, I want to put, like, if I want to be inspired, when I like, oh my god, I can't draw today. I just put on Barbie as Rapunzel, the soundtrack. Fuck yeah. Absolutely yummy line work, thank you. I love line work, but sometimes I don't. It's a very hard relationship we're having. Oh. Like, I want to pick up a paintbrush now. I aspire to how clean your lines are. Honestly, one of the, I wouldn't say like tricks or anything, but for me, I use the liner brush just as much as I use the eraser. Just erase all the time. Oh, this soundtrack makes me so happy. I feel like a child watching this movie. I'm gonna watch the movie again soon. I love this movie. I love Barbie movies. I was a bit sick, and I wanted to watch a Barbie movie. And one of my favorite ones too is the Christmas Carol one. I know it's like today is September, then it was August. It was August. I wanted to watch the Christmas Barbie movie, and I did. And I was having my period, and the orphans were singing, and I cried. But it was fun. I love Barbie Christmas Carol. I love it. It's not as good as the Muppet one, but then again, no Christmas Carol is better than the Muppet one. So I wanna add like this somewhere else. Can I do it here maybe? Like if we do this or something. Or would that be, is that kind of dumb? No! Nah! I haven't seen a lot of Barbie movies. I'm glad it could help you though. Barbie movies are so good. Like the older ones, not the new ones. Not the new ones. The new ones are kind of dumb. In my opinion. I don't like them. Because nowadays Barbie's like Barbie and she's like quirky. Bleh. Where they used to be older sister Barbie telling Shelly a story, and then she was the main character and she did ballet. Like, I wanted to be a ballerina because of Barbie. I wanted to be a ballerina because of her. I still love classical music because of Barbie. Love it. I don't know about this like little fan thingy here. This adds something, doesn't it? My comfort movie is the very movie that makes me cry. Have you seen 5 Feet Apart? No, I'm not. No. It sounds emotional. Premature Slaves. He does. So good. Like Barbie, Princess and the Pauper. One of the best Barbie movies. One of my favorite animated movies. Period. The new ones are odd. Yeah, they are odd. They kind of, but because it's like Barbie, but now it's like Barbie. She has like parents. Why does she have parents? Why does she have parents? Where did she get those? She doesn't, and then it's just like her and her 3 sisters, like her 3 younger sisters are so annoying. I finally can get how my brother feels. Having 3 younger sisters, that's annoying. I'm so sorry, brother. That's annoying. I just want Barbie to be the kind, sweet ballerina who has a brunette Ken. If Ken is a brunette, it's a bigger chance of being a good movie. The brunette Ken era is the best Barbie movie era. Blonde Ken era, okay. That's like, it's okay. It has worse movies. And then you have the newest era is Barbie's Barbie era. Barbie era is dumb. Barbie's Barbie era is dumb. Don't like it. Like Barbie Rapunzel, amazing. Barbie and 12 Dancing Princesses, yes. But there are some like newer ones, like I say newer ones, but it's like 2014, who are also good. Like Barbie and a Pearl Princess. Barbie and a Pearl Princess, it has a blonde Ken, but it is fun. It is a fun one. Bro, brunette Ken is on top. Yes, he is. Did you watch the new Barbie movie? I did. Don't want to spoil it for anyone. For me, did not like it. I hated it. But like if you liked it, go off, you know. But like for me, because I think I'm too much of a fan of the old Barbie movies, and it's so different from the like. I didn't go in to expect like an old Barbie movie, but it's such a spit in the face. Like, oh, you like Barbie and Ken? Screw you. Screw you. The costumes were amazing though. But like my dream dress is Barbie Swan Lake. That dress. Oh, I have not watched it yet, but I hear it was very good. Yeah, like, you know, there are tons of people who like it. For me, it was like cringy feminism with being mean to Ken. Like, if you grew up with loving Ken and Barbie, you know, like, they were all such a power couple, and then it's like a middle finger to that. But whatever, I'm not gonna talk about it. People have not seen it, and again, if you do like it, like, cool. I don't judge people based on their what movie they like. Don't worry. So only costumes were so good. They were like all of them, and then they did like the dance. I loved the dancing, and that like Barbie Swan Lake dress. And then she got married in it. I want to get married in that dress. If I was rich and I had a husband, if I had finally convinced a man, you know. I would get married in that dress. It's such a beautiful dress. Because it's like, it's white, but it's also pearly and so good. So good. I like how Barbie and Ken are portrayed on Barbie's YouTube channel. I like Barbie being a vlogger now. It's just the best Barbie dynamic was Barbie Pegasus. Barbie and the Pegasus. Where Ken was like, hey, what are you doing? And then she was like, no, I need to find my sister. She's a Pegasus. And he was like, what the fuck? And she was like, oh no, where's my iceberg? And he's like, well, let me guess. A cousin. It was fun. I love them. Again, brunette Ken. I don't need blonde Ken. Blonde Ken is annoying. There are some good blonde Kens, but I prefer Ken as a brunette. Back when he didn't look like a 16-year-old. Like personality-wise, we totally watch a movie when their personalities are like that. That's all the new Barbie movies. That's all the new Barbie movies. I watched the newest one, and it's like Barbie meets someone else who's also named Barbie Roberts. Like, they're both named Barbie Roberts, and it was kind of cute because like our Barbie, like the blonde Barbie, she's from Malibu, and the other Barbie's from Brooklyn. So they called each other like Malibu and Brooklyn, which was very fun. I really like that. But the story was so dumb. The story was so dumb. It didn't make any sense. They went to a school, and then Barbie was like summer school, and then Barbie wasn't good enough, and she got like insecure. And then Roberts, her last name is Roberts. Yeah, that's her last name, Roberts. Barbie Roberts. And then somebody else was also named Barbie Roberts. And I'm like, oh my god, that's like one of like this chaos. Galaxy Chaos, that's what they called it. And like Barbie Brooklyn was a more fun character than Barbie Malibu was, because Barbie Malibu nowadays like an insecure but quirky little girl. Give me the sweet older sister Barbie, not the insecure little girl, quirky. And Brooklyn was kind of like, she was at least like, she was talented and she was secure about herself. I like that way more. But then they put in like, one of my biggest pet peeves in movies is when they didn't understand each other, you know, like there was miscommunication because somebody didn't like say what they meant, and that's like that movie. But whatever, they became best friends. Like they share a room in there, and then they have a whole song about, can't imagine not knowing you. I love being friends with you. Nowadays the songs are so popular. Give me songs from ooh, The Princess and the Pauper. If You Love Me for Me, that's a wedding song. That's a wedding song. I'd get married on that song. Again, you have to convince a man, but I will If you love me for me, King Dominic from Barbie Princess and the Pauper. Dreamboat. Put me on a sea. That's a dreamboat. He's a dreamboat. He waited for her. Like, oh, you want to do your career first? That's okay, I'm gonna wait for you. And then she came back and they were in love. He picks out the blue rose out of all those pink roses. Excuse me. I won't watch it, but I'm afraid I'll be disappointed by the feminism message. Like, Barbie is such an icon, but I like Ken too. Justice for Ken. Yeah, I love Ken. Again, brunette Ken. And now, because, like, I don't know, like, for me, personally, don't really care if you're a man or a woman. I prefer not to mistreat you, personally. And, the Barbie movie kinda, like, don't mistreat Barbies. Okay, mistreat Kens? Yeah. Kind of don't agree with that message, but whatever. And then you find out at the end they was the dumbest miscommunication and everything is good now as the world falls apart behind them because of this one little thing. Yeah. So dumb. Definition of if he wanted to, he would. Yes! King Dominic would. And also Julian. Like, both of them. Because... Very important. King Dominic is not a Ken. Julian is the Ken. You know? Julian is the Ken. King Dominic is not a Ken. King Dominic is another. Like, he's not a Ken. Annalise and Erica, both Barbie. They're both Barbie. Very specific. Julian, Ken. King Dominic is not a Ken. King Dominic is someone else. I don't know what. He doesn't have a name, but he's not Ken. That's Julian. Very important distinguished. Because some people have like the Barbie dolls of Prince and the Pauper, and and here's the Barbie doll of Prince and the Pauper, and they have Annalise, and here's the Erica doll, and then they have Erica. No, that's also the Barbie doll. That's also Barbie. Erica is Barbie. Very important. This is a pet peeve of mine when people are like, oh, Barbie and Erica. No, both Barbie. They're both Barbie. They're both played by Barbie. Very important. I'm gonna add this here. I think it needs more of this. My sister had tons of Barbie movie dolls. She had Erica. She doesn't have the box anymore. If she would, they're like worth hundreds of dollars nowadays, but she has the Erica doll still in such good condition, like the full one. And she had all the Barbie movie dolls except for very first one, the Nutcracker, and then she stopped at the Island Princess because then we turned we turned like 10, 12, and you don't have Barbies anymore. But she had a lot of them. And it's so beautiful. Like the one that sang, yeah. She had the one that sang. And a friend of ours had the Annalise one, and if you did them on the same time, they would sing a duet. So cool. So cool. But she has that one. She still has it. I already told her, like, if I were you, I would put them on display in my office or something, you know, like in my at home office. And she's like, no, I'm not gonna do it. But like, I would. But I wasn't really a Barbie girl. I had a few Barbies, but I was more of a plush. No, actually, no. I just like drawing when I was younger. My sister had she had like all these dolls. She had Playmobil. She had Lego, like even like the girl Lego that like almost got them bankrupt, like the princess one. She had those all, and she had a lot of Barbies because, you know, like, oh, we need to do a present for Brit. My sister's name is Brit. We have to do a present for Brit, a Barbie, and she would be very happy with them and very pleased. Like she was so sweet when she played. Me, they just gave me paper, and I was really happy. Give me some paper. I had like origami shit. I just wanted to draw. I had a face when I was younger that I would like draw angry mobs. Where they were like all cloaked and had like fire things in their hands. Like, but that's what I did. That's what I did. It was more of an LPS girl than a Barbie girl. LPS was also nice. I had a few LPS, but not a lot. Not a lot. I did have an LPS Tamagotchi. I did have one. I had like a monkey one. And that was really fun. But I also had, I don't know if that's like, I don't know if this is in other countries. Like, I know it's in Germany. But I had Diddle. Do you guys know Diddle? I had tons of Diddle shit. Diddle was, he's from Germany, I'm pretty sure. And it's this mouse. And, and you could like have, yeah, Diddle. A face where you drew angry mobs. That was really weird. But Diddle was, a mouse. And he had like these, paper of him, like, letter paper. Wait, let me get you guys. I can to this day still like draw Diddle. I once had like an did a tutorial on Diddle .nl. This was Diddle. Do you guys know Diddle? Diddle was very fun. There was Diddle. His girlfriend was Diddleina. So it's really dumb. And he had a lot of I'm gonna give you education now. Diddle, my child, like, yes, Ellie, right? You had these things, and those were like little paper things. Yeah, his feet are massive. But you had these stuff, and then and you could like trade with each other. You know, that's what I did. That was my thing. And he had a lot of plushies, and I had a lot of Diddle plushies. And those plushies went for like 30 euros a box. For 40 euros a piece. You know? And I had like, I had tons of these shit. I had the horse. Do you see the horse in here? Like, do you guys see the horse? I don't know how you pronounce it in English, but he was named Galoppy. Cause gallop. You would gallop, and then you would galoppy. And I had, look at this. I had this one. I had him, but I had tons more. I had, I know all these names still. You have very, like the bear was called Pimberly, and Pimberly was very cute. Pimberly was very, very cute. This is Pimberly, very cute. I had Mimi Hops. Mimi Hops was the, and you had this side, Mimi Hops with 2Ps. I had the little bunny. I had this one as like, she was my favorite Mimi Hops. I love these things. He's so stupid. I love him. They were so fun. And you had this monthly magazine from Diddle, and it was just like the cheese magazine. That's what it called, cheese magazine. And you had these little like comics and all that. And I drew so much Diddle. Like, I can now, this is in my brain, I can now draw Diddle. Because it was like this. I drew so much Diddle when I was younger. That's Diddle. I drew him so much. Most of the time he didn't have a mouth. I drew him so much. Always. All the time. I drew him so much. It's ingrained in here. I don't think these characters ever came out of the USA, because I never seen it. Yeah. Diddle Drawing Stream 1. It was German. It came from Germany, I'm pretty sure. Because on the website you could also do games. Yeah, Diddle .nl, but also .du for Germany. DE, Deutschland. And when you would finish a game, Diddle would sing, but Diddle is German, so he would sing in German. So he's alles Käse in Käsekuchenland, which means everything cheese. Käse is cheese. So everything cheese in cheese country, in cheese land. That's what he's saying, but like that's alles Käse in Käsekuchenland. I knew German because of Diddle. But yeah, Diddle's German. I'm pretty sure he's German. Pretty sure. But they're so cute. They're honestly so cute. Nowadays, Diddle.com isn't what it used to be. Wait, let me bring you along. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm gonna go on Diddle.com for a moment. Like, here you go. Diddle NL, I think. Is it gone? No! Wait. No. Is it all gone? No. Is this how I find out the Diddle site isn't Diddle site? Oh. Okay, this is the German one. This is the German one. We got something. The fuck? Animations? It's now on YouTube channel. They're way more than these. But you have like Diddle. This is Diddle, right? And then delete his best friend? No, his girlfriend. She loves girl stuff and cozy things and often has to help Diddle out of trouble. Queen. Absolute queen. They look like siblings. But they were dating. Pimbley. The little curly tail lives in his suitcase in Diddle's cheese cave. What? He's Diddle's little brother. Pimbley's quite timid but very playful, loves honey and always wants to be cuddled. Woolywell. I had one Woolywell plush. Like here's Mimi Hops, Girly Soft, Fox Rabbit. Is Pimbley's secret gray love. What? I remember the dog, Bimbley, Bim Bumble. The little bubble tail setter is real. That's not his name. I'm so sorry. I'm having a culture shock now. That's Galoppy. That's not Loopsilly. Loopsilly. Well, I'm gonna explore this some other time. Boom. Wow. That's not his name. That is not his name. What? That's dumb. That's dumb. Drawing stream cancelled, Diddle stream begins, always. It's not a Luigi stream if I don't get sidetracked. It is, like, Diddle, it's a Diddle between. They put in the wrong name. I think it's just the English name. I think. That's not my Galoppy. That's not my Galoppy. That's because he gallops. Because he gallops. I don't think any names were changed from, like, German to Dutch. I think that's just the English name, which I do not condone. But that doesn't make sense, because I was on a German site. I was on a German site. Why was it all English? Now I realize why was it all English. Whatever. In my day, the Diddle side was top notch. You had tons of games and all cool stuff. And every month there was a cheese magazine, a Kaasblad, with Diddle things. And I would have tons of like tons of paper for Diddle, and some of them smell. Some had a scent. Some of them had a scent, and I had a girl in my class, and her parents were rich or something, and she had like very rare Diddle things, and one of them was Diddle, who was like a firefighter, and the paper smelled like burned things. That was so cool. It's not an artistry if you don't get distracted by something silly. Never. I'm sorry. I'm kind of totally shocked. I'm totally shocked that Diddle went this way. Cause Calliope. That's not Calliope. Dumb. It's very dumb. Where was I? Anyway. Oh. Does it look too much like a seashell? This part. Are we fighting with it? Maybe I'm gonna delete it later. I'm gonna delete it now. It looks too much like a seashell. It looks too round. I don't think... I'm not fighting with it. Anyway, that's what my youth. A lot of Diddle. And I just had like in true twin fashion. I have a twin sister. It's like one. Our collection was together. We had a collection of Diddle shit together. Not separate, together. It looks so amazing. Do you want it to look more like Ruffles? No, I think like there are not a lot of round shapes in his design. More like straight ones, so I don't think it will look nice. We stand Diddle. We stand Diddle. I love Diddle. Diddle was like the Hello Kitty, you know? Like he was just there. He didn't do really much. But then we got Miffy. You know, Miffy's our Hello Kitty. Miffy is the Dutch icon. In the Netherlands, she's called Nijntje. That's her original name. Because Nijntje, like, you guys know Miffy, right? Miffy's the bunny. Miffy. So, she's originally Dutch. And her Dutch name is Nijntje. Because, I'm gonna blow your mind, the Dutch word for bunny is konijntje. Well, actually, to be more specific, it's konijn. The ch part comes from making it smaller. So, here's a Dutch lesson for you. So, her name is Nijntje because it's just amazing. That's another lesson. I like learning is so much fun, isn't it? Anyway, I was drawing. I was doing shit. Who allowed this hand to be sketched? I'm from the USA, so this is a delightful lesson in other countries' childhood cartoon mascots. Yeah, it's so fun to see what other people have. Because the Netherlands doesn't have a lot of... I'm from the Netherlands, by the way. I don't know if I specified that. We didn't have a lot of... Like, we don't have our own animation stuff. There's one animation show that is Dutch. It is set in the Netherlands. It's made up by a Dutch guy. However, a lot of German folk helped, and it was animated in Japan. So officially, it is an anime. But it's so good. You know, it's so good. And it did got an English translation. And in English, I'm pretty sure it's called Alfred Jonathan Kwak. It's about a duck. and this is Alfred Jonathan Kwak, and that is that's one of the that takes place in the Netherlands. That absolutely takes place in the Netherlands. I mean, look at this. They have a big clump. A clock. That's what is it? Big clonk. And these are the parents of Alfred. They're wearing like old Dutch attire. It's really cool. It's really cool. Also, I really like this show. It is for children, but in a way of like they can make it for adults. You know, that's more of like it's all ages kind of thing, because the story is pretty wild. Yeah, it's also a book. It's also been a book. The thing about Alfred Jonathan Kwak is you just go and here's Alfred. You follow his story. Spoilers: his parents die, and then he gets raised by this guy here, Hank, with a little mole. That's his dad, like adoptive dad, but you know. One thing this gonna feel really out of field and kind of weird, but believe me when I say that this was very well written, in my opinion, and I really liked it. So anyway, let me get a picture. Alfred has a friend, and he's kind of Hitler. No, but like in a this is how he looks like. It is very well done. It is very well done because he again, it looks like very out of field, but it's so well done because he is such like an insecure man, and he tries to take over a thing. But it's guys, it's so well done, believe me, because we meet him as a child. His name is Dolph, by the way, which also, you know, Dolph as in Adolf Hitler. He's also at one point in Napoleon, by the way. But he is... I'm gonna look up him as a child, because, again, believe me when I say it's well done. Believe me when I say it's well done. This is perfect. We meet him as a child, right? We meet him as a child. And what he does is he paints his beak brown, because his mom is actually... I do not know the names of the English thing, but the English animals. But his mom is like not a crow. She's also a blackbird, but they have like a yellow beak. So he's born with a yellow beak, and he's very ashamed of it. So he paints his beak black, so people think he's a pure-blooded crow. And Alfred discovers this, and he's like very upset about it. Like, don't tell, you're gonna like make fun of me, blah, blah. And what's so well done about it, in my opinion, is that this will never come up again. But like that's why it's well done, because you know that he will never get over his insecurity, Dolph. He will always, to the end of his days, keep that secret because he's so ashamed of it. But we also know that Alfred is actually really nice because he never used it against him. He never uses it against him. It's so well done. It's so well done. Because Alfred is a really nice boy. And Diddle. Still Diddle. But that's why it's very beautiful. And there were a lot of and there were also episodes that I thought was really scary. Really scary. One with a witch, you know. Zelda. I love that you know so much about these things. Yeah, but like I watch these. Like I actually like anyone of my age from the Netherlands knows this guy. I think he looks like a cormorant. They're kind of like fishing birds. No, I mean, let me. It's like his dad is a crow. His mom is a blackbird. That's just what they called blackbird, apparently. Or an ouzel. They're just like little crows with yellow beaks. Very common in the Netherlands. Very common. But that's what they were. But he's very ashamed of it. Because he wants to be like a cool crow. And he had one episode where the chess pieces came to life. But you also have one where... You also have one that was such a mindfuck. Because they're all animals, right? And at one point, Alfred had to go to this circus. And you had a lion who was a human tamer. So they had a really big human in a cage. Because instead of lions, like their wild animals are humans. That's really cool. It's really cool. And Alfred was like dressed as a clown. They're honestly very scary. They're very scary. Very scary. But again, I do really like how they're written. And his girlfriend is like she had to leave her country because the goose, like multiple goose, took over her country. So she had to leave Winnie, and Alfred is immediately like, oh, she's the most beautiful girl. She is a very, very pretty bird. He has a girlfriend? Yes! He has a girlfriend. Wait, Winnie's pretty. Winnie and her little brother Timmy, I think it was Alfred Judocus Kwak. Winnie, what I really like about Winnie is that she at one point had a crush on this Michael Jackson bird. But Winnie, this is Winnie. And she was very sweet. I liked Winnie a lot. She didn't have a lot of personality, but you know. And the little guy next to her, that's like her little brother, and he was like cock blocking Alfred all the time. Yeah, Winnie was fun. But she came in later when Alfred was like a grown up. And Alfred was like, oh, you could stay with me. You know? And then Winnie was like, oh, thank you, Alfred. But also my little brother Timmy. And then Alfred was like, oh, wait. Oh no. Not cock-blocking Timmy. He was what? Cock-blocking them. They wanted to do fun things, and then Timmy was like, I can come along too. They went on vacation, and who had to come along? Timmy. Timmy always had to come along. Pretty sure his name is Timmy, I'm not 100% sure, but Timmy always had to come along. Like, leave them be. I mean, I know your parents are like hiding somewhere so you can't go there, but still. Still. Read the room, Timmy. Read the room. Anyway. Where was I? Ooh. The hand. Ooh. Oh. That hand. Again, all of this can easily be avoided if I just sketched a little bit better. But I refuse. Suddenly I can't draw hands anymore. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm not in the mood to draw more hands. I'm just transforming my way out of this one. If things go wrong, cover it up. Stuff. Honestly, sometimes when I stay with this guy, if I'm not in the mood or it's just not working out what I want to draw, chop it off. Didn't want to draw eyes today? He's blind. He's blind. I have tons of characters. Oh, can't do the second hand? Chop it off. Chop it off. Chop it off. Bye. What did I do with this sleep? Sometimes I can't even recognize my own sketches anymore. I'm a little confused on the arm position though. Is the forearm back or is his arm just stubby? Like which one? Like this one is gonna have, it's gonna be like this. And I do think indeed this needs to be like a little lower, but just a few centimeters. Few centimeters down. Not even centimeters, like millimeters. It's like this, you know? That's the arm. But I hate this hand. I hate this hand so much. I hate this hand so much. Don't even like this hand. Sometimes I think I have it down. But done. Wait. I'm not gonna copy it. I'm just going to, so I at least have the size and all that a bit more down, because it's bothering me so much. I want his to spread a bit more. Hello, what are we doing? Hello, Audrey. I am drawing a random character design. And I'm recycling my hand. The hands are so annoying. I had moments where I had to draw a hand and it just didn't work. And I just reused line art from another drawing I had. Like, sometimes I have such good hand days. I made some good hands. I did. I absolutely did. But then I was in such shitty hands. This is, like, what was first here, that was a shitty hand. That was a shitty hand. This is an okay hand. It's not Scorpio hand. Scorpio hand is one of my better hands. Scorpio hand is one of my better hands. Where is he at? Where is he at? Those are one of my better hands. Those are one of my better hands. How come the person who does this hand also did a dumbass hand that was on here? Don't know. I'm just gonna go with his hand. I can't work on these hands for so long. Hands are annoying. Why are they so, like, much? Woo! You know what I always also did as a kid? I'm reminded of this all of a sudden. Next to Diddle, of course, I also did Neopets. Did you guys have Neopets? It's back. It came back, and I thought, let's go. Let's make a fucking Neopet. And I had a Neopet. And I made a second Neopet. They deleted my Neopet. They deleted it. I apparently had an inappropriate name. And then they deleted it. And they gave me like a big warning with big red letters. And then I wanted to make a new Neopet and it didn't let me. I was soft-blocked. I was soft-banned by fucking Neopets. Oh. And now I'm able to make a new Neopet again. So it's like the ban is over, but they banned me. They gave me a warning. Neopets. And the name wasn't inappropriate. The name wasn't inappropriate. It was Jack Ripper, but like not with a C or anything. I didn't think it. That's not inappropriate, right? I don't think it is. I know it's like a serial killer, but come on. Come on. Which settings do your selection use to rotate parts of the drawing and don't get it pixelated? Just use a bigger canvas. My canvas is like 3000 by 3000 pixels. And then it will probably be fine. God. But I don't like Neopets, and I tried, like, they have this wheel, and you have one wheel, and you have, like, it takes hours before it's done. Hours. And I did it like 3 times. 2 times they hit me with a stone, and I lost health. Like, my Neopet lost health. I thought the punishment was that I had to wait for hours. I thought I'm gonna get like real good stuff. No, I'm hit with stones. And one other time was, oh, the ground moved. I thought I was gonna be really rich because I was doing this for like hours, but no. Hit me with a stone. Why? Why would you add that? Isn't this for children? Dumb. My old Neopet account disappeared and I had some rare painted pack colors on it. I have no idea how people can get paint colors. No idea. Like, how do you do that? Did I already say how much I hate that hand? It looks so bad. Should it be small? Oh, God. I'm this close to chopping it off. I'm gonna keep it. We're just gonna go with. Sometimes when the colors come, it's like, you know, it's just. Ugh. I can also do. Let me first give these fuckers like, I want to go for like, ooh, I'm so wise. I'm feeling the air, right? This, we can also just do. I can't believe it's like this hand, you know. Try bending the fingers for some motion. I don't think it's gonna work with like these stubby little things. It was different each special burst it brought out. It would be a game or some kind of quest. They had managed to get 2 different Halloween ones and a Christmas one. Whoa. What I can also do is go like this, you know? It's kind of like a... Okay, I don't want to do this, because then it's like... Oh... How are you gonna do that? And I do want to redo the other hand too, because the other hand is not vibing anymore. I'm gonna keep it on a separate layer together, so we do have something to go back to, but again, not vibing. Not vibing. I don't want it to be the same. My solution for a lot of these things as well is just let him carry something. I can let him carry something. What about, like... Oh, like, he's carrying something. But what? Like I recently made I wanted to draw like ooh, a ritual, you know? So I also just like did one of these. You know? We could do one of these. We could. Or is that dumb? We can also let him like... You can give him like... No, like, ooh. What is he holding? I don't want to interfere with the outfit too much. What if it's just a lantern? Yeah, like that is cool, but then on the other hand, the last person that would need a lantern would be a blind person. Like I thought about some kind of like... Could be maybe something like, you know, like, ooh, a ritual thing. You know? That just looks like a little handbag that comes with like a Bratz doll. A talisman, yeah. Or maybe you can just my way of sketching hands, and then I'm confused why hands don't work for me. Actually, there are some degenerate eye diseases where you can maybe consider blind, but what vision do you have left requires lots of bright light? Yeah, but he does like have like a thing around his eyes. Blind, who knows? But like his vision, not there with this outfit. So you're indeed right, but for this guy, not really. You know? Would that be something? I don't like it because I think it kind of is weird with his pose, because his pose is kind of like, ooh, I'm floating in the air, and then he does something like that, which is so not. Up in the air. I don't know. What if... No. I'm thinking too broad again. I'm thinking too big. I'm thinking too big, and I shouldn't think too big. Let me first get a song again. Barbie Swan Lake, let's go. What I was thinking. A dog. It's not Diddle. What about a dog? You know, like... Should we... You know, like, ooh, you have a blind dog. You know? A blind dog, you know what I mean. Let me try out a dog real quick. Of course, I'm gonna give him like a fantasy 5. You know what I'm saying? Should he be adorable? Should he be cool? I'm gonna make him cool. How confident are you in drawing animals? I'm pretty confident. I had a pony face, so I do want to. I think it's gonna be cool to get like a very brutal dog. However, it is chibi style, so he's also gonna be chibi style. Maybe should he have more hats? Give him Anubis vibes. Like a Jack Holmore. You could do this, right? However, would it be cool if he has 3 hats, the dog? Needs to be a bit cute, of course, because it is Do we want 3 hats? I always just say Screw you, line art Lois. That's my Alfred J. Just do whatever. And then I don't know if I like this. And I could do this to bring back. We could also do just two hats, so it's not like Separa's. Which one's gonna go? This one. Or not. Let me try out a ghost dog or something. Like one. More of like big dog. Kind of guy. More like a lion. Don't like it. I also don't like. I think it is cool. Let me spread out this guy a bit. Let me try it one more time. I can also do another animal. It's gonna be a dog. I think he would slay a baby Chimera. Lion head, goat body, snake tail, goat body. Wait, do know those. Should we try? Let me do get a reference. Ooh, Chimera. Oh no. Oh yeah, they have all those. That would be cool. Let me get one. Whoa! Jesus. That's a high. Let me try out that real quick. Alright. My sketching is very rough and also I want to do other things. So, please ignore. I do like if it's like kind of like a like. No. If this doesn't work, he's just gonna have a Diddle next to him. I do want to, like kind of make it like, how do you say that? It doesn't help that I'm not good at lions. Now,
Oi. Oh, so sleepy.
I kind of. All because I couldn't draw a hand. All because I couldn't draw a hand. This is a giant snake. Snakes are cool because they don't have hands.
Oh, what do you do?
That could also be a thing. Yeah. They have false eyes on their back. They do, don't they? But we can also just give the snake that pattern just because. You're so smart. Elnick, you're so smart. I just give it. Like, I don't want it to be like a snake exactly. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna go. I do like this idea. It makes them a bit more special. And it's also always great when you want to sell them. Now for his hand. Now for the hand. I want his hand to like, yeah, like kind of like touch a snake body, like calm snake of mine. You know, like he has like a name for the snake. Mm-hmm. Have we learned from our mistake to not properly sketch out the hand? No. Why would I learn? Got to live and learn. To follow my rainbow and stick around after, keep moving on. One last ahead, only one way to find out. Just keep on moving ahead. Like calm, snake, calm. But I has a name. I'm not that good at giving names things. But then again, I'm gonna sell this, so whoever buys it can come up with their own name for the snake. Also, remove the snake if they want to. No. Where did the music go?
Oi. Hello, little buddy. Oh.
The music. Why is the music on? There you go. Oh, hello. My cat is kind of walking around now. Will you sniff it?
Ooh. Oh, stretch. Ooh. So pretty. So cute.
Sorry. Important break. Important. Okay. Huh? Yes? He's meowing. Meow meow. Honestly, like, me making things was very chaotic. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do the snake layer. First, just a boy.
Oh, Nitoon! Kom maar.
My cat just wants to communicate, but he does not want to sit on my lap. I wish I could afford to commission a costume receipt from you, but I'm broke. Oh, I'm sorry. Now what it feels like. Okay. Let's just get on with it. Let's just get on with it. This is getting boring. Probably. Let me put on. I just want a nice little. Oh yes, this one. Nee, nee.
Sorry.
I just realized that Barbie told them and Chris's music in the background. Yeah, isn't it great? I love it. I am going to call it a day in a few minutes. I think I'm gonna finish this tomorrow. Because, you know, like, people need to pay bills, so they don't treat themselves to art at the moment. So I'm always lower on, oh! And maybe broke artists too, but I know when stuff needs to be appreciated, keeps wrong. We aren't bored. Oh my god, thank you! That's so sweet of you! Thank you! That's so nice, thank you. Very much appreciated. Haishi. I hope that's how you pronounce your name. Thank you. But, yeah, I'm gonna, this one's gonna be finished tomorrow, I think. So, hopefully, Keki's fine. Oh, well, thank you, Keki. I'm gonna save it, and yeah, I think we're gonna call it a day. Thank you so much for coming, everyone, and I hope to do it again soon. Can't promise anything, unfortunately, but thank you for coming, and wishing you a great rest of your day, and yeah. Don't really know what else to say. This guy, I will finish him soon, so you will see him on my DeviantArt probably. So, thank you so much for watching, and bye, and